Good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in your part of the world. This is King B News and Views with another video. So we're talking bird flu again. And if you haven't already, check my previous videos. I have previous videos talking about or reading articles talking about bird flu or avian flu or H5N1. So let's get into this article by the Mirror U.S. released 23 hours ago. Bird flu cases map as California and Texas wastewater findings spark pandemic fears. The widespread outbreak of avian flu across the U.S. is pictured on a map as the virus was detected in wastewater examined in Texas and California. The avian influenza outbreak has led to approximately 90,892,846 birds being affected. It's a lot of birds. So far, the virus has spread to 48 states, been registered with 524 counties, and resulted in 1,138 reported outbreaks, according to the data tracked by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Now, let me pause there for a second. 90,892,846 birds being affected. Add that number to the previous number. See, because this is not the first time this has happened with this bird flu. And you got that many birds affected, it just makes you kind of think. I mean, especially with the chickens, what are people really eating? You know, what are people eating? You got to wonder. I think about this at times when you see, these new chicken spots popping up. What are people really eating? Are you sure you're eating chicken? That's just my personal thought, because you never can be too sure. That's a lot of birds affected by bird flu, and the chickens that they had to deal with the last time with the bird flu. You got to wonder, what are these restaurants really selling? See, that's why I talk about we really have to get back to getting into agriculture and farming, growing our own food, raising our own food, from chickens to, chickens, cows, whatever. Some people have rabbits, we have to get back to farming. We have to get back into agriculture. That way, you know for sure what you're eating. You know for sure, for you meat eaters out there. You know for sure if you're growing your own food, you're farming, you're raising your own animals. You know for sure what you're eating because it's coming from you. You're growing it. You're raising the animals. But when you go inside of these restaurants and you're buying food, how do you know what you're really eating? How do you know? You don't know. You're taking a chance. Well, let's continue with the article. Highly pathogenic avian influenza viruses have been identified among wild aquatic birds, commercial poultry. That's the part we need to be concerned about. Commercial poultry. And backyard or hobbyist flocks across the country since January 2022. The CDC said, marking the first time such viruses have been detected in the U.S. since 2016. So here's a map. All right, here's a map, and I'm gonna after I finish reading the article, click on the map and see if they get a better breakdown. We can see the map better. The worrying avian influenza H5N1 virus outbreak has now affected dairy cows and other animals across several states. I know a goat. They say a goat, a polar bear. Like I said, check my previous videos out I've done on avian bird flu. And scientists are considering wastewater sampling as a crucial tool for surveillance, trying to answer questions about the spread of the virus in dairy cows and its circulation. All right, so you gotta be concerned with the milk. For those of you who drink milk, cow milk, you gotta be concerned about that. Okay, I mentioned that in one of my videos talking about this, that they finding bird flu in the milk as well. Researchers who examined wastewater samples from 10 Texas cities detected the H5N1 avian flu virus in 9 of them. Although the cities were not named, the group said that 19 of 23 monitored wastewater sites had at least one detection event. Mike Tizza, PhD, the first author of the study and assistant professor of virology and microbiology at Baylor, said, "In samples from early March onward, we started finding sequencing reads that clearly derived from H5N1 influenza genomes, eventually finding positive samples in 9 of 10 cities that we monitor." In some cases, it's a trickle. In some cases, we see levels comparable to seasonal flu. But where is it coming from? Birds, cows, cats, people? In short, we don't know, but we have not seen any mutations known to confer an adaptive advantage in humans, so we are leaning towards non-human for most of the signal. Concerning results came back from wastewater testing in California too. Researchers who looked at 59 of 190 U.S. municipal and regional sewage plants discovered an out-of-season spike in influenza A flu viruses, a category that also includes H5N1. The testing, intended to monitor the prevalence of flu viruses that affect humans, also showed a moderate to high upward trend at 40 sites across California, including San Francisco, Oakland, and San Diego. Almost every city tested in the Bay Area showed moderate to high increases in type A viruses. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has confirmed that 42 dairy cattle herds in 9 states have been hit by the H5N1 virus. According to the latest bird flu response update released by the CDC, no further human infections have been identified since the single human case reported in Texas on April 1st, 2024. Now that's the end of that article. So let's go up and let's go back up to this map. Let's see. There we go. Let's go to the map. It's supposed to be a map. And it's the same one. But anyway, come on. Move out of my way. There we go. All right, so that's the map. It says the bird flu has spread to 48 states, been registered within 524 counties. And here's all the states and counties. Bird flu. And it's spreading. Not just this is worldwide. Right now, there was a lady, I believe, in China. She contracted two different types of bird flu at the same time. All right, and then that was a part of an article I read. Again, check out my previous videos that I've done on bird flu. All right. Let's go backwards. All right, so that's the end of the article. Just thought I'd share that. Again, check out my previous videos I've done on bird flu. A lot of important information in those videos. I at least have like 2 videos on that, on bird flu. And again, this is something that's been ongoing. Do the research. Look up how long this has been going on concerning bird flu. All right, and is going from birds to cows, goats. There was a report of a goat having bird flu, to a polar bear, and you have the farmer in Texas who contracted bird flu. They're anticipating it being passed from human to human as well. We haven't gotten to that point yet, but we keep seeing different variations of this flu virus, right? I mean, whether this is a natural occurrence or this is something that they're doing and creating in the lab, I tend to lean on them creating this and doing this in the lab. That's just my personal opinion. I'm sure you have yours, but do the research for yourself and see what you find. You know, so you can think for yourself and form your own opinion. But I will say this. I believe the answer to all of this is, again, we have to get back to growing our own food, agriculture, raising our own animals, you know, becoming more self-sufficient, you know, getting off this grid, becoming more self-sufficient, all right? And, you know, so that's all I have for this video. Again, check out my previous videos I have that I've done on bird flu, and as well as my other videos, previous videos, a lot of important information in those videos. Shout out to my subscribers. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. This is King B News and Views. As I always say, love yourself unconditionally. Keep your loved ones close. All right. Talk about your plans. Stay prepared, so no matter what circumstances you may have to face, you are prepared and you're ready to handle it. Protect the children. Protect our babies. Our children and babies are under attack, as well as our women. Shout out to all the natural-born women out there. This is King B News and Views. Till the next video, be safe out there, people. Peace.